Welcome to Insurance Alerts broadcast. I am Vivek Jain here. Today we have with us Mr. Samiran Lahiri from Preferred Partners Insurance Broking Private Limited. With him, we are going to talk regarding the rural marketing. Sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Jain sir.
Sir, my first question to you is that India is a huge country and we have a very untapped insurance market, especially the rural market.
True.
So, what is what you look forward to do? Because how do we tap this and how do we communicate to the people in these places?
Okay. This is a very interesting question. And my first response to this marketing strategy would be that don't try to sell the best quality Swiss cheese to Rampur village. They don't want it. So we have to prepare something product-wise, selling technique-wise, communication-wise, which is relevant and acceptable to Bharat and not necessarily same as that of India. We as we know, I mean, not the political angle, we know that there are two Indias within India. One is the urban India, that is India, the other is Bharat, with not purely overlapping mental strategies. So let us talk about some facts in rural India. As we all know, we have about 6 lakh villages in India with about 70 crore people. The irony is, out of those 70 crore people, only about 10% have either a life insurance policy or a health insurance policy. Now, first thing before devising a marketing strategy, as you asked me, or a communication strategy, we have to think, why has there been such a low penetration in India? As you rightly said, it's a big country, it has a big potential, it has got a big market, but still why there is a small penetration? The reasons, as we all know, would be lack of a suitable price point, lack of innovative products, lack of awareness, and also lack of trust on the insurance companies by the rural population, and of course, as we all know, the high cost of distribution. So if we have to tackle them, we have to tackle each point and enter the rural market, and there are initiatives on this, as we all know. The very first strategy should be develop rural-centric products meant for Bharat, which are relevant for the rural population, and then give simple Indian names to these products. No hi-fi name, no international name would work. Give relatable names for these insurance products, which will find favor of the rural population. The third thing, as I was discussing this few months ago in Nepal, that in rural India, I mean, I was talking in their perspective, but it is true for our country's perspective also. We have to try to make combo products. I'll give an example. Say a tractor insurance policy with a personal accident policy roped in for the owner of the tractor, and maybe in a poor setup, maybe a loan waiver policy if the poor farmer dies for some reason. Now that would be found attractive to the tractor owner. It's a one-shot product with 3-4 aspects in it. Now, how to reach the rural customer? Make comical advertisements with rural faces. And final thing about rural penetration, as we can learn from the FMCG space, is make small ticket size products. as they call their bite-sized products, 5 rupees for a bottle of Coke, because they have seen a 20 rupees bottle or 10 rupees bottle is shared by two. So make a bite-sized product. We have seen, Jain Saab, in past also, how did this sachet of shampoo come? How did this small toothpaste come? All sauce packages. So bite-sized products. So same thing here also should be small ticket size project, which should be promoted in fairs, weekly markets, and the taking insurance should have minimum documentation requirement. So to conclude, it would be, the core philosophy would be easy to explain the product to the rural folks, easy to understand, and easily priced. That should be the core philosophy. Two last things I will tell you to answer this question, then I will go to the other portions. The first will be digital distribution. As we all know, mobile penetration, mobile phone, I mean, penetration has been a huge success in India. So we have to think of selling insurance as we already sell, but it has to be ramped up through mobile digital distribution. Mobile phone is a very important device. People are always with mobile, and I mean, it's a revolution, as we all know. And the beauty of the entire thing, I should compliment our regulator, IRDAI, that they have taken note of everything through their initiatives like Bima Bahak, Vima Vistar, and Vima Sugam. Vima Bahak talks about the distribution in rural areas. Bima Vistar talks about the product space. And Bima Sugam talks about the digital platform. So IRDA's initiative, I think they will all come in force from next year. So these initiatives will all be game changers in Indian market. And lastly, I would say the ultimate success in my mind is for enhancing penetration in rural India would be on the day when insurance product can be sold as a over-the-counter product in a shop. Give me a loaf of bread, give me 12 eggs, and give me a life insurance policy. So to me, that is the ultimate take on this issue. So now this is my take on how to enter the market. Now there are issues on mindset, if you want me to elaborate, and then there are issues on other communication also. So those things we can discuss.
What about money? Because rural India hardly has money. So buying anything needs money. Even the government schemes which has been launched are not doing very well.
This is a very important point. Money, my answer, I need to be corrected. See, rural India's agricultural big farmer community, they have huge money. So there is a mindset problem. And the other question, and now I will agree with you that yes, problem is money, because they find the ticket sizes to be on higher side. Somehow they find sizes on the higher side. So money is a problem, but it is all linked to the mindset. And I think you were hinting to that also, that how to sell, because money is a problem, but you will agree mindset is also a problem. See, the first thing that comes to my mind as far as money, spending the money, whether they have money or not, it's the mindset which allows you to spend the money or retain the money. You will agree with me, isn't it? So the first thing that comes to my mind is that the mindset. Sharmaji's house will catch fire and not mine. Right? This is the first thing that comes to mind. Nothing will happen to me. I am a God-fearing person. I go to temple or mosque or gurdwara or church every day. God will save me. I don't need insurance. Nothing will happen to me. Many times, many years ago in Nepal, when I mean, I was not there, when flight coupon, the air passenger accident insurance had started, there were airport counters, incidentally of Oriental Insurance Nepal. And these guys, the very enthusiastic and energetic salespersons in airport, they used to come and tell about the utility of this flight coupon thing, air travel insurance, to the customer. And the customers used to shout, abuse these Oriental salesperson. It was incidentally Oriental. Then there were many other insurance company salesperson, that what kind of inauspicious thing you are telling me, that I will travel in this aircraft and the aircraft will crash and my wife will get the money. I have done my puja at home, then I have come to airport, and you are saying all sort of things. Our people used to say, no, I am not saying that. I am simply saying that if anything happens, your wife will get 1 million, your family will get 1 million, which will be a great thing. Nobody was convinced. That's a mindset problem. They had money. See, the point is that these rural folk in Nepal, they are coming to travel in an aircraft. They have money. They have purchased an air ticket, so they can pay 20 rupees for air insurance also, but they won't. So parting with the money, as we are pointing, is a very important thing. Think of this spending money on insurance. Think of those days when government of India, as you know, we had only 4 public sector insurance companies, and we started this rural, cattle insurance. So all these branches were given target that you have to do cattle insurance, cow insurance, buffalo insurance, goat insurance, whatever. So the people were very enthusiastic. They approached village panchayats, they approached the rural public, and the public thought it was another form, the premium. They thought it was another form of tax imposed by the government. Nobody was ready to believe that it was a financial protection for the cattle, which was their means of livelihood, devised by Union Government of India. Fantastic initiative taken by the government. But the challenge faced by our marketeer, coming back to your question, to get the premium money was this. They says this is another form of what you call tax imposed by the government. So, just a related topic. I tell all my people that don't criticize the government, no matter what is your political belief. See the problem a government initiative faces while implementing it, while enforcing it, right? You may say this government is good, this government is bad, but look at the challenges they face. Anyway, the third problem I have seen in my life, even now I hear it is perhaps true for pan-India scenario, especially for general insurance. People ask me, even now, even last month, somebody asked me, what is the purpose of general insurance? If I don't get any claim, my premium goes waste. So I tell the clients jokingly, so in order to get a good return on your investment, that is on your premium, why? So do you think you want to break your leg, you want to fracture your leg and be hospitalized for 1 month? That would give you a solid return of your investment. That is the premium. You pay 10,000 rupees and we will pay you 1 lakh rupees. 10 times return annually. Can you imagine any investment instrument to give you that return? But that is there in the mindset. And finally, in rural India, since we are talking about rural insurance, the huge untapped market, there I must say, again, I will give you an example of Bangladesh insurance market. Recently, I was invited to Dhaka on an invitation of Bangladesh Insurers Association. The regulator was also there. All insurance companies were there. So I did little bit of studies. very interesting thing, Jain Saab, had emerged out of my little bit of reading. We, the insurers, always take the plea that, okay, insurance penetration in India is low, it's 1% in general insurance, 3.5% in life insurance. It is because of lack of awareness. There are many other points. As you said, affordability is a very big point. But we always say it's lack of awareness. Now, there was a study in Bangladesh conducted by, I don't know, maybe World Bank or someone, I have forgotten. There it turned out that people voted towards lack of penetration, attributed lack of penetration to lack of awareness, say 80%. But actually 81% attributed lack of penetration to lack of trust. We very cautiously and cleverly avoid that, because that comes back on us, the insurance fraternity, that people don't trust us. But it is a fact. It came out there in that survey, and I have no hesitation in saying that it should be true in India also. We must bring back the trust element in the minds of insurance public. I mean, they should not have this idea that, oh, we are taking insurance at the time of claim. I am not as educated as Jain Saab. So they will ask me so many documents, so many questions, which I cannot answer, and my claim will be jeopardized, if not rejected. So the pocket-friendly product, lack of it, is a negativity deeply seen in the mindset of rural India. But this lack of trust is also a mindset problem, and I fully, agree that yes, there is a sentimental issue there. They don't trust, and they don't have relevant products for them. They are not interested in what development you have done in your aviation insurance policy or marine hull policy for an ocean-going vessel. They are interested in their policy. And old days, ever since 50s, 60s, even earlier, we are doing cattle insurance, pump set insurance, pisciculture insurance, all sort of things. Time has come to give innovative products, combo products, and as you very rightly mentioned in the beginning, the price point has to be comfortable. So this is my take on the mindset and the pricing.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable time. And we will be in touch with you for more updates in times to come.
Yes, anytime you are most welcome. Anytime you are most welcome.
Okay, sir. Namaskar.
Okay, namaskar.